I know I've been getting a couple messages on my Instagram, on my Facebook, about how we can get some performance nutrition in and possibly what good nutrition looks like, or some rules to follow to make sure that we can get lean for summer so we can feel good and feel our best. And so I'm gonna go through 5 rules in a second, but first we gotta answer what good nutrition is. And it looks a little bit different for everyone, because good nutrition isn't saying that some foods are good and some foods are bad, and there's a hard line between the two. It's about what you can do consistently, something that's simple for you and that you can take action on, but also it's science-based, right? So what we're gonna go into is eating multiple meals a day. So you gotta have, especially if we're gonna perform at a high level, we need to be eating about 3 to 4 meals a day and possibly having some snacks in between. Good nutrition isn't starving yourself. Good nutrition isn't going without and restricting yourself, but it's putting the foods in your body that will help you perform. And that takes us into number 2, is making sure you're getting protein with each meal. Protein is the building blocks of muscle. The more muscle you can have on your body and on your frame, the more calories you can burn in a day. So the more calories we can burn, the leaner we can get, and we can start taking off some of those pounds of weight, so the bad weight, the fat, right? So more muscle we have, more fat we can burn a day. And the way we can put more muscle on is increasing your protein. So one suggestion I have for my athletes and for my clients is making sure that we get 1 good serving of protein with each meal. That can be anywhere between 20 to 30 grams, but I don't like to get too specific with it. Whether that's steak, tofu, chicken, making sure that there's a protein source on your plate each and every time. The third step into our 5 steps is making sure you're getting your vegetables in. Eat your greens, right? And if you don't like greens, you can get a greens protein or green supplement and throw that in a smoothie. Another great option, but I think of the greens drink as more of an insurance policy to make sure I'm getting more than enough greens and vegetables throughout my day. So, again, not going crazy with it, but maybe that just might be having a side salad with your lunch. And I like to focus on adding the greens in. We're not gonna say, because I have this many greens, I'm gonna get rid of all that other stuff. No, if I have a pizza with my dinner, I'm gonna add some salad with it. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna eat my broccoli with my dinner. Finding different ways to throw the vegetables in is the best way to feel good and keep your minerals and your things your body needs at a high level. The 4th one we're gonna look at is the 90% rule. So if we wanna get lean, we gotta focus on where we can get the most gains out of it. If you're focused on getting rid of that 10% out of your diet, you're probably gonna struggle getting a good nutrition, a solid nutrition going on. Instead, let's focus on the 90% of things that we can get going with, which includes eating the protein, includes eating the vegetables, includes having a couple meals in our day. We focus on that 90% of the time, and then let loose with that 10%, having the pizza, having the cereal, whatever it is. You look at someone like The Rock, and this is backed by science, going back to science base. The Rock, you go on his Instagram and you're gonna see that one big meal, this cheat meal. He has his stack of pancakes, his pizza, his cookies, and what the science actually shows is having one massive cheat meal, one hedonistic meal where you're going all crazy with it, actually keeps you following your plan long term. Makes it easier to cut those things out in the other times so that we can focus on the 90% great nutrition, 10% not. The last one is make sure you're drinking your water. Having the right amount of water in your diet throughout the day, whether it's constantly drinking. I have 64 ounces of water within the first hour of waking up every day. It works for me, it keeps me hydrated, it keeps me feeling good. But when we're hydrated, we're actually pushing off some of the satiation or adding satiation signals from our stomach, our body, to the brain. So the brain is gonna say, we're not bored, we're hydrated, I don't need food right now. So that's just another way we can cut back and dial in the nutrition. So we'll go through it one more time. Good nutrition is simple, something that you can actually follow. Good nutrition is science-based, and good nutrition is something that you can be successful with, something that you will actually do long-term for a good chunk of time. Maybe a year, 2 years. I prefer the rest of your life. The 5 rules we're gonna hit with that is having 3 to 4 meals a day, making sure we get our protein, making sure we get our veggies with every meal, We got to make sure that we're making our diet 80 to 90% where we want it to go, focusing on adding the good things. And the last one's making sure you get your water. So dial that in. That's gonna make sure that you stay lean. It's gonna help you feeling good so that you can perform your best. Good nutrition will help you perform your best, and I promise you that. So, Harder Performance out here, Coach Jordan. I'm gonna sign out. Get your nutrition dialed in. If you want some more help with this, if you want some options to help optimize and transform your life, send me a message up above, hit me in the DMs, hit me at harder-performance.com to see the rest of my website. So check it out. Signing out, see you next time.